We have Bhavish Aggarwal with us here in Mumbai, ahead of the listing. Now, I think the first thing everyone's asking you, Bhavish, is the pricing. Is it consciously at a discount to the capital you raised in December 2023? Or was it also a recognition of how price sensitive the Indian retail investor is?
Tamanna, firstly, thank you so much for coming and sitting down with us for this interview. And we've been trying to make this happen, but finally, in the IPO context, at least we're getting a start. You started off on a very relevant question. Though, just to give a little bit of context for your viewers, now we have been in this IPO process for about a year now. We filed our DRHP in December, and then we got approval in June, and then today was our price band announcement. And our story is actually a Indian manufacturing future story, right? The OLA Electric story is about the future of automotive. It's about the future of energy. It's about the future of Indian tech. And we are bringing this company to markets early in its life cycle because this company is only a 4-5-year-old company. It's probably one of the more early IPO stories, and yet at reasonable scale. FY24 revenues for us was 5,300 crores, growing 90% over FY23. So we've seen very significant revenue growth, and we are still bringing it early into the market because we want the Indian investor, the retail Indian investor, the institutional Indian investor to be part of this journey with us. We want their support, we want their partnership, we want them to make money in this journey. And it's not a journey for 1 or 2 or 3 years. It's a journey for a decade or more, because EV is a theme here to stay. And it's just beginning in India.
It's interesting you say you want the Indian investor to make money, and I'm not talking about any one specific company, but there have been instances in the past where the retail investor felt that hum par bill chipak gaya, that the valuations were high. I'm being candid. Valuations were high. We bought in. Then your early investors exited after the stock prices have run up, and we've got stuck with a dud.
हमारी philosophy बहुत अलग है. हम इसीलिए आपने जो प्राइस बोला, हमने प्राइस को बहुत अट्रैक्टिव और अग्रेसिव रखा है, क्योंकि इन्वेस्टर, हम चाहते हैं कि इन्वेस्टर को इसमें वैल्यू बने, एंड शॉर्ट टर्म भी बट लॉन्ग टर्म भी, क्योंकि ये बहुत लॉन्ग टर्म स्टोरी है. ये एक इंडिया मैन्युफैक्चरिंग मेक इन इंडिया स्टोरी है. सो इसीलिए हम चाह रहे हैं कि प्राइस अग्रेसिव रखें, एंड माय ओन फोकस इज ऑन द लॉन्ग टर्म हियर. And we want to make sure we create long-term value for the whole street.
The big question facing companies in this space is path to profitability. There was a time when it was eyes shut, doesn't matter at all. That has changed. So like you said, 5,300 odd crores in revenues, number of scooters sold, vehicles sold has also gone up. But losses still ranging around 1,200 crores odd. What is the path to profitability looking like, and is that an important tick box to, actually come to?
I think profitable business model is the most important in any startup's journey. And jab tak wo nahi hoga, you will not be a sustainable story in itself. And our journey in OLA Electric has actually been focused on building a sustainable business model. If you see the last 2 years again, FY23, we had revenues of 2,700 crores and an EBITDA of negative 43%. FY24, revenue of 5,300 crores and an EBITDA in just 1 year of negative 19%. So you can see just in a year how our profitability has improved. Now I can't give future numbers, but you can, you can just see how this journey goes. And even more important is manufacturing is a scale-linked business. As our volumes are increasing, as our scale is increasing, the cost structure doesn't increase linearly with it. So FY24, the volumes we had already in Q1 of this year, we have and these are all public data in the Vahan portal in the government, the volumes have gone up. So as volumes keep improving, there will be a period in the near future where the EBITDA will be positive because there's strong operating leverage. So a core strategy for us has been to do vertical integration of manufacturing and technology, because the EV journey is not just about assembling products by buying from suppliers. There are a lot of new technology, a lot of new components which go into making an EV, the motor, the electronics, the software, the battery pack, the cell, all of this we are making in-house. And the most important part of this is the cell, which is for us coming online next year. And we have built India's first gigafactory. We have started trial production there. We are the largest recipient of government PLI for lithium manufacturing. 20 gigawatt hour has been allocated to us. And next year we begin our own cell in our own products. and the cell makes up about 1/3 of the overall vehicle cost.
Okay.
Yeah, so as we localize it into India, make it within our company, that will further bring down our cost. So one is scale, second is vertical integration of the manufacturing.
Has the Gigafactory timeline gotten pushed forward? Because I think in the public domain, it was supposed to start earlier this year. Just give us a sense of that.
No, we've been very consistent that it will be early next calendar year. So calendar year, so sometime early next year, we will start the Gigafactory. We've already begun the trial production. So that's already, the factory is complete, and your colleagues have been there and seen it. So the trial production is on, but cell is a complex component, so we are testing it thoroughly.
Once you have this online, is that when you start thinking about the electric car? This whole will they, won't they has been going on.
No, we've been very speculation तो हम नहीं करते हैं, speculation आप लोग करते हैं.
हाँ, मैंने नहीं कहा, ये चल रही है कि इलेक्ट्रिक कार आप ला रहे हैं, फिर एक रिपोर्ट आई थी कि लाने वाले थे, आप नहीं ला रहे हैं, तो उसका स्टेटस क्या है? Is this a key building block of any kind of scale up?
The cell is a key building block for any product, and the cell is actually common across 2-wheelers, 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, any kind of automotive product. So for us, our focus is on the electric ecosystem and the core building blocks, which is the cell. Now, in addition to the scooter portfolio we have right now, the next step, logical step for us is the motorbikes. And
that's 15th August.
Last 15th August, we showcased our bikes to the public. And this 15th August, you will see some very exciting announcements in that zone. So we will we already have a very good portfolio of scooters. We'll be moving to a portfolio of motorbikes as a next step. And then the future will, who knows what products we will.